Ayushmann is talking about. Well, Akshay Kumar is no different, right? So he falls into the same category. So recently I made a video on Sara Ali Khan when she was on the Beer Biceps or the Ranveer show, and both of them were talking about the fat complex and how it's hard for a person who was fat to get lean and at the same time maintain that lean status and not freak out and how they have spoken about कि जो fat complex है that stays within your body, right? Like that stays within your mind, that it always seems like you're the fat person and you're getting fatter, right? They also spoke about body positivity in a lot of detail, and they mentioned how you should be body positive, but at the same time you shouldn't be neglecting the signs when you are becoming obese or unhealthy, and how that affects your hormones. And staying fit means that you have to be in a lean body weight and the ideal body composition, and you cannot be healthy if you're obese. And I've actually made a summary on that. You can watch it here. But in this video, I want to show you the dark side of Sara Ali Khan, or rather dark side of Bollywood on the whole. The point here, I think आप ये वीडियो देख लो, उसके बाद आपको समझ में आ जाएगा what I'm trying to say.
I wish I could eat chips.
Sara Ali Khan says no to chips, but is happy to sell you chips.
It's time to tell you happily, Sara is now part of the Kurkure family.
Sara says no to chips, but is happy to join the Kurkure family and happily spoil your health.
If you eat rubbish, it's going to affect your mental health also.
Sara is happy to sell you rubbish and doesn't really care about your health.
No carbs, working out.
Sara says no carbs, but is happy to sell you carbs. Don't promote unhealthy stuff to make money and spoil people's health. Do you eat kurkure? Advertising something you are against. What happened to you, man? You promote health and fitness, and on the other hand, you're promoting junk. What happened about stay clean, eat clean?
From Itna Sara, I became this Sara.
But wants you to eat kurkure so that you become the earlier Sara. Guys, choose wisely.
Kudos to Garima Kumar for this amazing video when she actually pointed out everything that's wrong about the Bollywood industry, on how the celebs are ready to promote absolutely anything. Shots fired at Akshay Kumar. Duh, man. Like how he was so adamant on saying that protein shakes are bad for your health, and then blatantly goes on to promote Vimal for money. And Akshay Kumar has also promoted Horlicks Protein Plus a few years after he said that protein shakes are bad for your health. I'm sure that Bollywood celebs don't understand the repercussions of their actions, what the consequences of their actions become, right? Because उनको तो करोड़ों रुपए में मिल रहा है पैसा, and then they just tell you whatever the brand tells them to do, right? And this is one thing that you have to be careful about. The celebrity does not give a flying fuck about you, man.
हमको घंटा फर्क नहीं पड़ता है.
Like, they don't give a fuck about your health. They don't care about what your health is. They don't care how you feel. They just promote whatever they get money for. And at the end of the day, you have to be a wise consumer. In this video, Sara Ali Khan has told that she doesn't eat chips, but then she's promoting kurkure. And this is one thing that people need to understand, that कोई भी चीज़ प्रमोशन में जब हो रही है, इवन मेरे चैनल पे, इफ यू सी एनीथिंग बीइंग प्रमोटेड, डू द रिसर्च फर्स्ट. डोंट जस्ट ब्लाइंडली कंज्यूम एनीथिंग, ओके? बट स्टिल आई वुड लाइक टू पॉइंट दिस आउट दैट सिंस मेरी बात मैंने निकाली थी, आई डोंट प्रमोट एनीथिंग अनहेल्दी ऑन माई चैनल. आई विल नॉट स्टार्ट प्रमोटिंग वेट लॉस ड्रिंक्स आउट ऑफ द ब्लू. मुझे बहुत सारे, मैं ब्रांड का नाम नहीं लूँगा, बट मुझे बहुत सारे ऐसे मैसेजेस, ईमेल्स आते हैं कि ये हमारा वेट लॉस का ब्रांड है, ये वेट लॉस का प्रोडक्ट है, इसको प्रमोट करो, वेट मैनेजमेंट के नाम से प्रमोट कर लो, विल गिव यू मोर मनी. I have always declined them. ये मैं कोई संत बाबा बनने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just giving you the sad reality कि there are people who are offering you a lot of money, and celebrities, YouTubers get paid a lot for these shitty products. I'm telling you this because I have been offered these shitty products and I have turned them down, each one of them. कल भी मैंने एक प्रोडक्ट डिक्लाइन किया, उससे 2 महीने पहले मैंने एक प्रोडक्ट डिक्लाइन किया, उसके 3-4 महीने पहले मैंने और एक प्रोडक्ट. सो यू जस्ट टू गिव यू अ पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन दिस कि ये प्रोडक्ट्स के ऑफर्स काफ़ी आते रहते हैं, बट एक होती है इंटेग्रिटी, दैट यू डोंट गेट सोल्ड फॉर द मनी. यू हैव टू बी वेरी माइंडफुल अबाउट वॉट यूर promoting on your channel or as an influencer, because every person who gets famous is an influencer, right? Obviously कोई भी चीज़ किसी भी चीज़ के लिए famous है, that person is an influencer. Influencer तो हमने एक term बना दिया, but to be very honest, what does an influencer really mean? That the person is in a status, is in a place where the person can influence a mass amount of people, the mass public, into doing something good or bad, whatever the object is, right? If I give you an example of a DJ, a very famous DJ, that person is still an influencer, and when you see those DJs, you wish to go to their parties, you drink a lot, and that's unhealthy influencing, right? Now, I'm not saying that DJs are bad, please don't get me wrong, but then the kind of influence that comes out, the party and the drinking culture, that gets glorified, and then more teenagers want to go to parties, and more people want to enjoy that in drinking and partying wala mahal, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to understand ki kahan pe you're stepping overboard, right? When you're crossing that line, you have to understand where that line is for you. And similarly, a person who is an actor is in a position to influence the mass public in getting in shape, right? Obviously, like, this is one thing that I have been personally motivated from. मैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा विद्युत जामवाल को देख के मोटिवेट हुआ था, मैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्टीफन एमएल को देख के मोटिवेट हुआ था. If you don't know who Stephen Amell is, he's the actor in Arrow, the Green Arrow by Marvel, DC, yeah. So it was called the Green Arrow or the Arrow, and the person there, I can just add a photo here. So I looked at his physique and I was like, wow, I'm really motivated to become fit, and this is how I started my fitness journey. So Stephen Amell was the first one, and then Vidyut Jamal also keeps inspiring me from time to time. So those people are also influencers, right? When you see a person being fit, in a good shape and having six-pack and shredded and muscular, you wish to become like that, and that's healthy influence, right? Now we know that it's healthy influence, but at the end of the day, it is influencing, right? So every person who is famous is in the place to influence a large amount of public, and that becomes an influencer. So these influencers have to be really mindful, and in this case, although Sara Ali Khan may not have intended to do this कि intentionally सबको unhealthy product बेचना है, but then you have to have that integrity खुद में, right? कितने भी आप अच्छी personality हो, but you have to maintain that integrity as an influencer, and you have to understand what the consequences of your influencing might come to. If you haven't seen the other clip where Ayushmann Khurrana was saying that protein shakes are really, really bad, it takes 3 years to digest a scoop of whey protein.
Even protein shakes are really bad.
Like, can you elaborate?
It takes 3 years to digest one scoop of protein shake, by the way. It stays in your body.
भैया स्कूप के साथ नहीं खाना था, पहली बात तो ठीक है. आयुष्मान भैया को ये नहीं समझ में आया कि उनको स्कूप के साथ, प्लास्टिक का स्कूप नहीं खाना होता है. मे बी ही एट दैट, जिसकी वजह से वो 3 साल लग गए उनको डाइजेस्ट करने के लिए.
हाँ, और इस बीमारी का कोनो इलाज नहीं. क्या बकवास कर रहा है ये?
But proteins are usually really quick digesting. Whey protein powders are, so basically दूध के अंदर 2 टाइप्स के प्रोटीन होते हैं, एक होता है वे और दूसरा केसिन. वे प्रोटीन जो है वो होता है फास्ट एब्जॉर्बिंग, एंड यूजुअली वे प्रोटीन पाउडर्स जो हम लेते हैं मार्केट में हार्डली 15-20 मिनट या आधे घंटे के अंदर आपकी ब्लड स्ट्रीम में घुल जाते हैं, एंड पूरा जो प्रोटीन एसिमिलेशन का प्रोसेस होता है वो हार्डली 2-3 घंटे से ज़्यादा नहीं लगते. मैक्स टू मैक्स पकड़ के चल लो कि 4-5 घंटे लगेंगे, बट मोर देन 4-5 hours it's impossible for protein to stay in your stomach, especially from whey protein powder, okay? Because it's meant to be quick digesting, and it's meant to be absorbed quickly into your muscles, right? So that's why people consume it post workout, because that protein spikes into your bloodstream quickly, and then it gives you that muscle protein synthesis ke liye it starts working, right? So that's the whole point. If a protein scoop takes 3 years to digest, then I'm very sure that nobody's that stupid to consume it, and nobody would be consuming it. To give you a proper perspective on this, even meat does not take 3 years to digest, and meat is usually the hardest digesting because उसमें ज़्यादा fat content भी होता है, and fat slows down the digestion process. So red meat is usually harder to digest, but still it gets digested within a couple of hours, not couple of hours, but I would say not more than 12 to 16 hours, I would say. एक चलो अगर पूरा दिन भी लगता है, it's not like पूरा दिन आपका डाइजेशन बैठा ही रहता है वो मीट अपने डाइजेशन में. It's not like that. It takes a couple of hours, but then it usually gets digested. It usually gets digested properly into your small intestine, जहाँ से वो absorption process, assimilation process में जा सकता है. The main breakdown which happens in your stomach is usually over within a couple of hours, okay? So any protein source you consume, it gets mostly digested in a couple of hours. No protein source takes more than 2-3 days, let alone 2-3 years, which Ayushmann is talking about. Well, Akshay Kumar is no different, right? So he falls into the same category. So if you haven't seen the earlier video which I posted on Bollywood Celebs, this is the video. You should actually watch it. I've actually spoken about it. And to be very honest, ये तो हो गई बात negative इन्फ्लुएंसर्स की जो नेगेटिवली बॉलीवुड में इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहे हैं पब्लिक को, जैसे अक्षय कुमार, आयुष्मान खुराना, सारा अली खान भी कुछ हद तक नेगेटिव में के लिस्ट में आ चुकी है. बट देन देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर जेन्युइनली रियली माइंडफुल अबाउट व्हाट they tell on social media and the kind of advice that they put out. And number one has to be Shilpa Shetty, man. Like, god damn it, Shilpa Shetty is just such a queen in terms of fitness. And the other one is my favorite, Rakulpreet Singh. So
बचपन से ही मेरा लाइफस्टाइल हेल्दी था. वो अगेन बिकॉज ऑफ फौजी अपब्रिंगिंग, पूरा बैलेंस्ड ईटिंग, घर में कभी कचरा आया ही नहीं, तो टेस्ट बड्स वैसे है ही नहीं. अगर आप सोचो अरे यार मैं छोले भटूरे नहीं खा पाए, तो तुम नहीं खा रहे हो तो तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा है. मेरे सामने आप भटूरा रख दो, मैं नहीं खा सकती. नहीं, आई नॉट बी एबल टू ईट इट. आई नीड अ बेक्ड कुलचा, ग्लूटेन फ्री बेक्ड कुलचा मैं बना लूंगी घर पे. वाह यार, बनवा लूंगी. बना नहीं लूंगी, बनवा लूंगी.
This is the reason why I like Rakulpreet. She understands a lot about her health. So you should actually check out my videos on Rakulpreet's What I Eat in a Day and Shilpa Shetty's What I Eat in a Day. Both of them which I've reviewed on my channel. You can actually check out my channel for these interesting diet reviews which I've done. So even in those reviews, I've actually told you that how Shilpa Shetty and Rakulpreet are actually really good influencers in terms of health and nutrition. And although Rakulpreet के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ये controversy होता है कि drugs and all, but still man, like she eats clean, she eats healthy, she stays fit. So I don't think there's any sensible person out there who would blame Rakulpreet for the drugs and all shit. Let's get it over with, man. Come on, like let's not just keep pinning that on someone without any proper evidence. अगर आपको इतना ही है कि ड्रग्स करके, तो आप नार्कोटिक्स बोर्ड में चले जाओ और उसको पकड़ा दो, ठीक है. बट इन दिस, as long as health and influencing is concerned, she is doing a good job, okay. I think that we as consumers, everyone is a consumer, right? So when you consume any content, you should actually be very mindful about what the person is doing. And जो products भी बेचा जा रहा है उसके बारे में भी प्लीज रिसर्च करो. ये वीडियो से आपका होना चाहिए टेक अवे पॉइंट कि everything that is being promoted, you have to be responsible for your own health. You have to check out कि वो product exactly क्या करता है, क्या ingredients है, कैसा है, etc etc. वो आपके हेल्थ की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, ओके. नोबडी इज गोना टेक केयर ऑफ योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, नोबडी इज गोना टेक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फॉर योर हेल्थ. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी माइंडफुल. एंड प्लीज अपनी तरफ से जब तक रिसर्च आपका सही से करोगे, आपको प्रोडक्ट के बारे में पता चल जाएगा. एंड इफ यू स्टिल ट्रस्ट दैट प्रोडक्ट, यू टेक इट. इफ यू डोंट, देन डोंट टेक इट, ओके. आई एम श्योर मार्केट में हर प्रोडक्ट के ऑल्टरनेटिव्स होते ही है. जैसे मैं भी जो मैं बताता हूँ मेरे वीडियोज में, आई ऑलवेज टेल यू कि जो मैं प्रमोट करता हूँ वो सबसे बेस्ट नहीं है, बट वन ऑफ द गुड प्रोडक्ट्स में से मैं आपको बोल सकता हूँ कि आप उस पर भरोसा कर सकते हो. बट स्टिल आपको नहीं हो रहा है तो आप मत लो. कोई इसमें हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है कि इफ आई एम टेलिंग यू देन आपको लेना ही चाहिए, ओके. सिंपल बात है. सो डोंट ट्रस्ट एनीवन ब्लाइंडली, नॉट इवन मी, नॉट इवन योर फेवरेट इन्फ्लुएंसर्स और योर फेवरेट गुरुज. प्लीज डोंट कंसिडर anyone's advice as the holy grail, okay. Do what works best for you. This is one advice that I always tell on my channel. And if you like this video, then you know what to do. You have to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, family members, and if you share this video with as many people as you can, I would be really grateful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Hit the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I post new videos. And this is my Instagram. You can check out my Instagram if you want to see my daily updates, or if you want to join my transformation programs or the video consultation, then you can head over to the description में आपको मिलेगा मेरा Gmail या email, उस पर आप email कर सकते हो, या फिर you can also head over to our website velocityfitness.com. It's live. You can actually check it out, and I'm sure you will get a lot of information there about our services. You can check it out. Description में you have that as well. So stay tuned for more interesting content which will be coming up on my channel soon. Have a great time, and I will see you in the next video.